Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I sure am. And today we're going to talk about 5 ways to find your spot of inspiration. Let's get into it. Step number 1. That is, find what you enjoy and go there. Do you like to be out in nature? Do you like to be out watching sporting events? Do you like to read? So maybe a library, or maybe you just really enjoy classic cars and there's a car dealership near you that sells them. Find that spot that really piques your interest and stuff that really makes you happy, and go to those areas. For instance, for me, I like being out in nature, so I like to come down to downtown Sanford quite a bit, visit one of their mini parks, visit the lakefront, just be out in a combination of nature, which is these parks, and the history that is around this area, as well as kind of that whole small town America feel. Way number 2, find a quiet area. This right now is perfectly sufficiently quiet enough for me to sit down and think. I like to find these areas that kind of get the natural sounds of the town that you're in, or of the nature area that you're in. Something that maybe isn't quiet by standards of a studio space, but is quiet in the sense of there's not a lot going on and not enough to distract you from what you're doing. So I like to come out here to this park. There's another place that I love to be in, and it feels right to be in those locations because of how quiet and how thoughtful I can be without much issue or much distraction. Another way that you can make it quiet for yourself if this type of noise around me is too much is get a set of headphones. Don't have to be perfect. In fact, just a pair that maybe blocks out a little bit of the noise, but putting them on, even if you're not listening to anything, putting them on will dampen enough of that noise around you and will allow you to kind of have your own quiet space, even if there is quite a bit going on around you. Item number 3. Clear enough time so that you can sit and relax. The point of this is to come up with topics and ideas and get your inspiration going and figure out new ways to film and new ways to build that inspiration. But you need enough time to actually think about that. So sit back, relax, and make sure you clear enough time so that you don't feel like there's a deadline you have to reach. When I have a deadline, as far as just like sitting and relaxing, I don't feel like I can get as relaxed because I am always worried, oh, well, I have to do this thing at this time. That provides me enough of a worry and enough stress that I feel like my ideas and inspiration isn't nearly as good as it would have been if I had cleared enough time and I wasn't worried about the time frame I'm coming to. And sometimes it's nice to just sit and relax and not think about anything. Sometimes I feel like that's when some of my best ideas come, when I'm just sitting there and not thinking about anything at all. Item number 4, when I'm out relaxing, sometimes I'll pull up a video that I have always really enjoyed from one of my favorite creators, whether it be Becky and Chris or Peter McKinnon or some of the newer people that I found recently. Sometimes they each have their own video that really inspires me and really gets me going and really makes me think. So I like to sit down and watch that video because I know it's not going to be something that is extremely important to have done right away, but it does give me some inspiration and gets me to kind of think in a completely different way after sitting down and just enjoying that video, and again, not really thinking, enjoying my time and just relaxing. That is a major part of this. Just relax. You can do it. You got this. I have come up with so many great ideas from just like a small line in a video that people have said, and I have actually created lists of video ideas because of some of these items. Like Jake Frew has given me several ideas and stuff based off just small things he said in certain videos that really make me think, you know, I could really expand on that. And finally, guys, keep a running list of ideas that you have come up with. I have been using my little rocket book as a way to keep a list of ideas that I have gotten throughout the time. And the longer that list becomes, the more accomplished I feel as I'm doing something like this. So this really provides me a way to feel like I'm getting a lot of stuff done, and gives me more than enough that I can kind of pick through and say, I don't feel like filming that today. I don't know what that necessarily would be about, but this one kind of piques my interest. So building a way to kind of keep track of all of the ideas and then maybe even mark them off as you go through will really help you kind of find your place of inspiration, because that can end up being something that's in your pocket that you can pull out and all of a sudden have inspiration to create videos or come up with some new topics that may go off of what you've already typed down. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed and want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But guys, that's going to do it for me, and I will see you in the next one.